What does it mean to truly know who you are? To reclaim your identity when the world tries to define you? Today, we're diving into one of the most complex characters in modern anime, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. We're not just looking at him as a character, but as a powerful symbol of what it takes to reclaim your identity. And here's the main point I want you to take away today. Eren shows us 3 profound lessons: break free from labels, face your inner conflict, and choose your own path. First, let's talk about the first lesson: break free from the labels others put on you. Eren begins his story surrounded by walls, both physical and emotional. People around him, even those who cared for him, saw him as just another boy, powerless against the Titans. They told him to stay safe, to accept his fate within the walls. But he refused. He refused to accept those limits, that predefined role. That is the very first and most crucial step in reclaiming your identity. Stop letting other people write your story. Think about your own life for a moment. Has a teacher ever told you that you wouldn't succeed in a certain subject? Have friends or family ever laughed when you shared a dream that seemed too big or too different? Those words, those labels, can stick to you like glue, slowly shaping how you see yourself, creating invisible walls around your potential. But Eren's journey is a stark reminder that labels are nothing more than cages. And every cage, no matter how strong it seems, can be broken. Your identity isn't something handed to you at birth or assigned by others. It's something you must actively claim for yourself, especially when the world doubts you. The second lesson, and perhaps the most difficult one, is to face your inner conflict. Eren's greatest and most tragic battle isn't against the Titans, or even against the outside world. It's against himself. Throughout the series, he wrestles with overwhelming anger, crippling self-doubt, and the crushing weight of expectations from everyone around him. Reclaiming your identity means confronting those voices inside your own head, the ones that whisper, "You're not good enough, you're a monster," or "You can't do this." We all have those voices. They're the echoes of past failures, the fears of future judgment. They tell you, it's too late to change, or you'll never measure up to them. Most people spend their entire lives running from these inner demons, but Eren doesn't. He faces them head on, even when it's agonizing, even when it tears him apart. And here is a fundamental truth: reclaiming your identity isn't about achieving some state of perfection. It's about being brutally honest with yourself. Even when you feel broken, lost, or confused, you can still stand up and say, "This is who I am right now, flaws and all." Imagine standing in front of a mirror and admitting your deepest fears out loud. "I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of being alone." That's essentially what Eren does, in his own dark and intense way. He doesn't hide from his flaws or his rage. He integrates them. He uses them as fuel. And that's what reclaiming identity looks like in real life. It means facing the storm inside you, navigating it, instead of just pretending it doesn't exist. It's in that internal struggle that true strength is forged. This brings us to the third and most empowering lesson: choose your path. The ultimate turning point in Eren's entire arc is choice. He is presented with multiple paths, multiple destinies, but in the end, he makes a choice. He chooses to fight, to carry the immense burden he's been given, and to define himself not by the fear that once consumed him, but by his unwavering pursuit of freedom. This is the very heart of reclaiming your identity, the power of choice. You don't reclaim your identity by waiting for someone to give you permission. You don't find it by waiting for the perfect moment. You reclaim it by consciously deciding who you want to be, and then living out that decision, one day at a time, even if the world doesn't understand, approve, or support you. Eren's story teaches us that identity is truly reclaimed when you stop asking the question, "Who am I supposed to be?" and you start declaring, "This is who I choose to be." Think about it in the context of your daily life. Every single day, you make small choices that either reinforce the identity others have given you or build the one you want for yourself. Do you stay silent in a meeting when you have something important to say? Do you follow the crowd and do what's expected, even when your heart is pulling you in a different direction? Or do you choose to stand firm in your convictions, even if it means standing alone for a while? That is the Eren Yeager mindset, forging your identity through deliberate choice, not through passive compliance. So, how do you actually practice this in your life, starting today? It's simpler than you think. First, start by noticing the labels that people, and even you yourself, have put on you. The quiet one, the irresponsible one, the one who never finishes anything. Just notice them without judgment. Next, ask yourself honestly, do these labels reflect your true self? Or are they just old stories you've gotten used to? Then, the most important step, make one small choice today that reflects the real you. Maybe it's speaking up with an idea. Maybe it's starting that project you've been putting off. Maybe it's simply refusing to shrink yourself down to make others comfortable. Finally, repeat that choice, and then repeat it again tomorrow. It's the consistency of these small, authentic choices that gradually builds a new identity, one that feels like your own. For example, if people have always called you lazy, reclaim your identity by choosing action. Wake up 10 minutes earlier tomorrow. Finish one small task you've been avoiding. Prove to yourself, not to them, that you are not defined by that word. Or if people say you're too emotional, reclaim it by choosing to see your emotions as a strength, as empathy, as passion, as a powerful drive. That's how you take the labels that were meant to confine you and turn them into sources of power. Reclaiming your identity isn't a dramatic, one-time event. It's a continuous, daily decision. Just like Eren, you will face resistance. You'll face doubt from others and, more importantly, from yourself. But every single time you choose yourself, every time you make a decision that aligns with who you truly want to be, you reclaim another piece of your personal freedom. So, if you're watching this right now, I want you to ask yourself a serious question. What part of your identity have you let others control? And what is one choice, just one, that you can make today to start reclaiming it? That right there, that decision, is your Eren Yeager moment. If this message hit you, don't just scroll away. Acknowledging this is the first step. Subscribe to Anime Psychology Lab for more deep dives like this. Drop a comment below and share a piece of your own identity journey. You'd be surprised how many others feel the same way. And share this video with someone you think needs to hear it, because reclaiming your identity isn't just something that happens in anime, it's one of the most important battles in real life. Until next time, keep reclaiming, keep choosing, and keep fighting for who you are.